let's realign together the masculine and feminine energies within us. My name is Sri Lakshmi. I'm a life purpose coach, holistic counselor, and if you watch this recording at any other social media platform than YouTube, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel to ensure that you have access to the full recording. And if you would love to stay in touch with me, you can subscribe to my newsletter at www.erica-inspiration.com. And I'm very excited to speak today about the king of the oils, frankincense. And the reason why I mentioned the divine union, the marriage between the masculine and feminine, is because they always go hand in hand. Even though I will mainly focus today on the qualities of the masculine aspect of creation, keep in mind that Myrrh is equally important. And I will kickstart again by reading from the Radiance Sutras. So these are the 112 gateways to the yoga of wonder and delight. And at the very end, the teachings invite us to share ourselves, to share the teachings of truth. And the essential oil, frankincense, is considered to be the essential oil of truth. Share these teachings with all generous hearted people who come your way and ask. When you meet someone whose heart is vibrating with the flow of love, let your words and energies be free as you're breathing. And we have also the breath or air blend, by the way. Friends, relatives, neighbors, people who abide in your village, city, country, be not concerned with the attitudes toward these teachings. Everyone is discovering the intimate universe in their own way. This nectar is here, within every breath, every desire, every transition, from waking to sleeping, and sleeping to waking. Once you have set out on the path of intimacy with the immortal essence of life, never turn your back on it, my shining one. Never turn away. Though every moment be surprising, revelatory, unrecognizable, and full of wonder, continue to cherish each breath. Live in gratitude for the ambrosia we imbibe. In each turning, out breath to in breath, into out breath. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to share those teachings with you, and also to speak, of course, about the essential oils. And I will read now a few lines from the interview that Emily Wright did when the Ancient Oils collection was revealed. And Emily Wright is one of the co-founders of Doterra, a woman who is an embodiment of empowerment. So women are appreciated and valued in Doterra, and they are given the opportunity to thrive, to blossom, to grow. And there are not so many companies in the world who give women such an amazing opportunity. When you look at frankincense and myrrh, they really require very specific conditions in order for them to thrive. This is what Emily says in the interview. And they are indigenous to this particular part of the world for a reason. And they really thrive under that harsh environment, which shows you how resilient they are. Because we need also to be very resilient in this world. in this world where the majority of the population is fast asleep. But we have the opportunity to change it, one job at a time, one family at a time, one community at a time. So we use both myrrh and frankincense in our bodies, and they help us to increase this resiliency. So we source myrrh trees from this land of antiquity, right? Where Queen Hatshepsut went to receive her myrrh trees, Somaliland. That is what we source our myrrh trees from. So there's also the Assyrian and Greek legend about how the myrrh tree received the name from the Syrian king. Theseus' daughter, whose name was Myrrh, and they say that she was being transformed by the protective gods into a myrrh tree to escape her father's homicidal fury. And so they believe that the reason the tears fall from the tree. So I have here the myrrh essential oil. Are actually Myrrh's tree. So they believe that the reason the tears that fall from the tree are actually Myrrh's tree tears. So you can see the very protective properties there. So the oil distilled from the raisin tears have been used traditionally for skin condition and in many spiritual rituals. And now let's have a look on the frankincense, because it has also an incredible history. And what makes frankincense so special in Doterra, that it is sourced from different places. It is very unique, and we have different species in one bottle. We have the Carteri and the Frieriana, and they are sourced in Somaliland. We have the Sacra, which is sourced from Oman, and we have also the Papiferia, which is sourced from Ethiopia. So we have 4 species, and you might wonder, well, why don't you just choose one? When we look at those 4, they all have significant benefits. And even though chemically they are quite similar, the molecules within each one have a different chirality, which means by bringing them all together, you actually get a greater complexity, and not only to the chemistry, but also to the benefits that we receive when we use this precious ancient essential oil. So we are very, very blessed in Doterra that we can qualify each December for complimentary frankincense with a 200 PV order. If you don't have your own Doterra account yet, create it today, and in December you can also receive your free frankincense if you place an order for 200 points. And now let's explore the emotional spiritual benefits. I'm a holistic spiritual counselor, life purpose coach, and this is something that's very dear to my heart, to empower people to actually take responsibility for their own well-being. Because the more people are empowered in the world, the less wars and conflict we will have. It is just a manifestation of disempowerment. A war is a manifestation of disempowerment, and we have the opportunity to change it, every single individual. So your contribution counts. If you use the essential oil for yourself, you will shift your own frequency, and if you also share it with others, then you will increase the potency of the positive ripple effect. So this is not the time to remain passive or to complain. This is a time where everyone can make a difference. Frankincense reveals deceptions and false truths. It invites individuals to let go of low vibrations, lies, deceptions, and negativity. This oil helps create new perspectives based on light and truth. Frankincense recalls to memory, spiritual understanding, gifts, wisdom, and knowledge that the soul brought into the world. How beautiful is this? So it helps truly us to remember who we are, to remember our true essence, because it's all within us. It's just dormant. So the Kundalini energy, the Shakti, is dormant at the first chakra until it awakens, until the individuals embarks on the path of self-realization and starts to purify themselves. And the most powerful purification is happening through service. Service to humanity, service to society, service to all beings, honoring all species, honoring all beings, and most of all, honoring Mother Nature. If we honor Mother Nature will take care of us, Mother Nature will protect us. If we disrespect Mother Nature, this is where those harsh awakening calls have to happen. So the frankincense essential oil is a powerful cleanser of spiritual darkness. Frankincense assists in pulling the scales of darkness from the eyes, the barriers from the mind, and the walls from the heart. So the essential oils help us to purify our heart when we use them with deep reverence and respect. And when I speak about essential oils, I only speak about the purest essential oils that have been sourced ethically and where the founder of the company have pure intentions and are involved in the process from seed to bottle. And this is what we do in Doterra. We have something that is called co-impact sourcing, and it creates shared value for stakeholders in the supply chain by being at the source and intentionally implementing environmental stewardship and or social impact initiatives. Co-impact sourcing seeks to develop long-term, mutually beneficial supplier partnerships while creating sustainable jobs and providing reliable income in underdeveloped areas. Doterra is committed to the ethical treatment of its suppliers by providing on-time payments and fair prices. Growers and harvesters are encouraged to form cooperative groups to share collective benefits and bargaining power while improving skills and capacity. And additionally, we have also something that's called Healing Hands Foundation. So we truly make a difference in the world by choosing such a pure product. And we have also other gorgeous essential, not just essential oils, but other products that assist us to live healthily and to choose habits that are supportive of our overall well-being. And frankincense supports us in creating a healthy attachment with our Father. It assists in spiritual awakening and helps individuals to feel the love of the divine. When they are felt abandoned or forgotten, frankincense reminds them that they are loved and protected. While this oil is incredibly powerful, it is also gentle, like a loving father who nurtures, guides, and protects. So you activate your own masculine energy, your own Shiva energy, so that you can feel truly wholesome from within. And when you experience this sense of wholeness, this is when you begin to make wise choices that are aligned with your higher self. This is also when you begin to establish healthy, empowered relationships that are based on the right values, that are based on something that will create a positive ripple effect in the world. So this is where the individual steps into the purpose. It's not about satisfying any emotional needs of a lower nature, but you begin then to think differently. The vision expands about what truly matters, and you will stop wasting time on something that does not matter in a long run. Frankincense shields the body and soul from negative influences and assists the soul in its spiritual evolution, because we need a lot of protection. We all know how crazy the world is. Unfortunately, the majority is living in a state of ignorance, completely unaware of the true nature, and this is what makes it so difficult to be in this 3D world, so to speak. But when you begin to form relationships with like-minded individuals who are already connected to a higher purpose, who are doing already good works in the world, who are conscious, who are awake, this is where you begin automatically to experience a much higher quality of life, and you will begin to support each other, you will begin to hold each other. And this is also what we do in Doterra. We are a global family, and we have aligned with the most amazing, talented, pure-hearted, but also strong and empowered individuals, because we need this inner strength, we need this assertiveness to operate in the world that unfortunately at this time is fast asleep. So we need also to develop the inner qualities of the masculine, such as determination, dedication, so that we can also stand up for ourselves. And if you would like to be part of this gorgeous Doterra community, you are very welcome to create your own account. I will paste the details below this video, and you can also find the information how to create your own Doterra account on my website, erica-inspiration.com. And when I see that you have created your own account, I will add you to the extended community, or I will provide access to the extended community, and you can also benefit from the amazing support that the community has to offer. So enhancing practices of prayer and meditation is another quality of frankincense. And so the light and power of frankincense, the individual can draw closer to source, to the true self, healthy masculinity. So healthy masculinity, so this is an empowered masculine energy, and then you begin to feel the protection from within. Your own masculine begins to support your feminine. I hope you have enjoyed this essential oil impulse, and I look forward to welcome the most empowered, positive, pure-hearted, enthusiastic individuals to my gorgeous Doterra family. And if you have benefited from this video, please share it far and wide. And I would like to also encourage you to comment below the video if you have your own experiences with myrrh or frankincense. Please let me know what you love the most about frankincense and myrrh essential oil.